Blackstone presents Bat Out of Hell, an anthology of new mystery short stories, edited by Don Bruns. This book is read by Scott Brick, B.J. Harrison, Bradford Hastings, John Pirhalla, Don Bruns, James Fouhey, Liam Gerrard, and Roger Wayne.
Bat Out of Hell by Andrew Child. Read by Scott Brick. Lucas Croker was all alone. That was nothing new to him. He was used to it. He liked it. It meant no one could hurt him. He was in the dark. He didn't mind that either. It meant no one could find him, so no one could steal from him. He was in a new place, which he also didn't care about. He was forever moving on, or getting moved on. The only thing that was bothering him was the heat. He'd taken off his shoes, his socks, his shirt, his pants. His head was starting to spin. It was an effort to catch his breath. His throat was rough and raw, and he was sweating so hard, he half believed his body was starting to melt. Charles Clifford was 2 miles away from Lucas as the crow, or as Clifford preferred, the vulture, flies. He was also alone, also in the dark, also battling the heat. But he didn't have the chance to strip down to his underwear, not yet, because he was out on the street, lurking in the shadows, watching a couple who had just staggered out of a bar. Clifford knew the town was called Maynard's Creek, though he hadn't seen any bodies of water in the 8 hours he'd been there. He'd read that the place had been pretty lively in its heyday, back when the nearby copper mines had been running at full pelt. All bars and brothels and gambling and gunfights. Now there was just a handful of streets that still had occupied buildings, all hemmed in by rail tracks to the west and scrubby desert to the east. The bricks-and-mortar equivalent of a broken-down athlete, Clifford thought. Once mighty, now stuck in a retirement home, short of breath, skin like paper, eyesight fading, waiting for the final grain of sand to tumble through the join in the hourglass. Clifford couldn't tear his eyes away from the couple. The girl looked barely 21. The guy was maybe 5 years older. The girl was having a hard time walking straight. The guy put his arm around her waist and steered her.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?